Howdy folks, welcome back at long last, it has been a while, to XCOM2, War of the Chosen. This of course is the expansion for XCOM2 that introduces the Chosen, super badass alien bosses that you have to fight along with everything else that you have to deal with from the Advent Earth occupation forces. Badass alien bosses that level up as you do and gain new abilities as you do. We've run into one of them so far, the Assassin, and she was a bit of a handful. Meanwhile, we've made contact with the Third Resistance faction. We've already met the Skirmishers and the Reapers. These guys are the Templars.
My people understand the value of our cooperation, Commander. The Elders see us as nothing more than raw materials for their designs. We will take back our power and turn it against them.
Thank you for that, John Delancey, the actor who played Q in Star Trek The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine. There's definitely a bit of a Star Trek vibe going on in this expansion for XCOM 2. So far we have Marina Sirtis, Jonathan Frakes, Michael Dorn, and now John Delancey. I always used to think that Star Trek was where old actors went to die, and it turns out XCOM 2 War of the Chosen is where even older Star Trek actors go to die. Still, they are doing a pretty good job. Anyway, back to the game. So, the basic idea with these Chosen is they can appear at any time. Regular missions that are normally fairly straightforward, supply raids for example, can turn very, very interesting very, very quickly if one of the Chosen decides to turn up. And randomly gate crashing missions isn't the only thing that the Chosen do. At the end of each month, when you get your resistance report and you're assigned your resources and expand the facilities of your base, the Chosen do that as well.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
My training, my focus, all of my efforts have been rewarded. I am reinvigorated.
Yep, as you get stronger, so do they. So while you're researching new weapons and equipment, they're researching new abilities of their own. And while their ability to turn up on any mission that you undertake can be problematic if you're conducting something as simple as a supply raid, if you're doing something that's tricky to begin with, like a raid on an Advent Black site for example, and one of the Chosen decides to gate crash that party, yeah. The Chinese have an old curse, may you live in interesting times. It's a bit like that. This is actually still quite early on in the game. This is the very first Advent Black Site raid that you undertake, although I did wait until I'd researched magnetic weapons and slightly better armour than the rudimentary flak vests that you begin the game equipped with before I went in. We've made it up to the base perimeter. There are some Advent troops spotted up ahead, so I need to be careful where I move. Slightly more worrying is the fact that I don't recognise one of those troop types. We'll see him in a second. He's in the white armour. There's an Advent trooper there with him, and Advent troopers aren't really much of a problem, but I don't know what this guy in the white can do. He's got some kind of, well, I suppose you'd call it a blue glowy thing mounted on his back, sort of holstered. There he is, an Advent priest. What the hell is an Advent priest? Generally speaking, Advent troops that have any kind of blue glowy thing tend to have psionic abilities. It does look like he's got a psionic amplifier holstered on his back. And I don't know what this guy can do. But generally speaking, psionics are not good. So rather than find out the hard way, we're going to take him out before he can demonstrate exactly what it is he can do. This has of course blown our cover instantly, but I'd prefer this guy to be dead rather than demonstrating what his new abilities are. So Mox has taken him out. That just leaves the Advent Trooper, but there's more than enough of us here to deal with one Advent Trooper. Unfortunately, Advent have wait, what? Ah, shit. And it looks like she's learned a new ability since the last time we met. She can now summon Advent Stun Lancers. That's not good.
You will never see.
Heads up out there. It's the Elder's assassin. She's moving into the AO. How many is that now?
I really don't like the Chosen Assassin. She doesn't trigger Overwatch or reaction fire, and she stealths. So the standard tactic for dealing with stealthed enemies is to put everybody on Overwatch and just wait for them to take their action. You might take a hit, but you'll get to react and everybody will just mow them down. Well, you can't do that with the Assassin because she doesn't trigger Overwatch or reaction fire. The next thing that I tried the first time I ran at the Assassin was to simply have everybody hunker down and go into cover, so that when she did make a move, the chances were she was going to miss. But she stealths up immediately after she's made the move, so you don't get a chance to react in your own turn. Also, any shots that you take at her that miss, she has a chance of automatically returning fire. So that's fun. And now she also gets to summon Advent Stun Lancers for you to worry about. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Oh, I should point out, by the way, that if you play War of the Chosen and come across the Chosen Assassin, she's not necessarily going to have the same abilities. She has a selection of abilities that are available to her, and they're kind of assigned to her randomly in each game that you play. So you can never entirely be sure of predicting what she can and cannot do. The only way you can stop her from gaining new abilities is to track her down to her lair and kill her. Simply killing her in the field isn't good enough. She won't stay dead. She keeps coming back. The problem is you don't know where her lair is, and you have to undertake covert actions in order to actually find out where it is you need to go to track her down and kill her for good. Oh, great. A Viper and two little sectoid friends. More psionics. And let's not forget the Chosen's out there somewhere as well.
I am coming for you.
Yeah, that's not helpful. Thanks. And she's coming for me. I do have one ace up my sleeve, however. As well as their strengths, the Chosen have certain weaknesses. And this time around, well, one weakness that the Assassin always has is a vulnerability to Reapers. So Elena Dragonova here, my Reaper agent, is always going to do increased damage to the Chosen Assassin. Her other weakness, in this playthrough at least, is vulnerability to explosive weapons. She takes increased damage from explosions, so frag grenades, and if you're lucky enough to have them, plasma grenades, and I'm not lucky enough to have them yet, will do increased damage to the Chosen Assassin. For now, however, I've got a Viper and a pair of sectoids to worry about. I have to kill that Viper first. My best defense against the Chosen is to keep everybody in cover and hunkered down wherever possible. And you can't do that with a Viper running around. They have a, well, I suppose you'd call it a tongue attack, although that sounds quite pornographic. They can basically shoot their tongue out, grab you and pull you from cover to their location, and then bind you by wrapping their coils around you. And that makes you a very, very easy target.
You seek to punish the elders for your very birth, your creation at their hands. What a strange conflict it must be for you.
Okay.
They have served with honor, their duty to the elders fulfilled.
Viper down. That is good news. Still got the two sectoids and the Chosen. And whatever else is lurking around here that I haven't actually uncovered yet. There will be more inside the facility. Where is she? Okay.
Let's do this.
We're going to move into cover here. And it's not a particularly good shot. Oh, but we're good. Didn't kill it, but he's hurt. Unfortunately, Advent have been beefing up their armour, and all Advent troops this month now have an extra layer of blast padding, so extra armour for all Advent troops. That I could have done without. Elena, still in stealth.
I will reposition.
I need to get her into a spot where she
Never hide from me.
is going to see the chosen assassin. I'm going to take a chance here, because there is a chance, and she missed, that when she fires her vector rifle, she is not going to be revealed. Of course, every time she fires that vector rifle, the chance that she's going to be spotted goes up. Oh no, what's he doing? Mind control?
Get out of my head!
Crap. Okay, that sectoid on the right needs to die now. Okay, he is just reanimating the dead Advent Trooper.
For the dead. The aliens have found a way to mind control them now.
That's not such a problem. We kill that second sectoid and the mind control trooper, well, dies again. Right. Ideally, I want to be killing the sectoids. I can reach that one with a melee attack. It may not kill it though. Nope, we got a crit. Okay, that was a spot of luck. That's good.
Eliminated.
If the elders had expected more,
Uh-oh.
then I wouldn't be here.
Sentry gun. Not good.
Your strike only serves to expose your inexperience.
Still, I did get lucky there. Got a critical hit on that sectoid. And he did die when I wasn't expecting it to.
Moving to position.
Come on, Straya. Let's get up there and give that guy the good news. 66% chance of a hit from there. Well, the sectoid's in half cover. I don't like those odds. That sectoid needs to die. I need to be sure we're going to kill the sectoid. She can't do it, but what she can do, because she's established a bond with Mox here. Mox can move all the way up to there, which puts him in good cover and he can't possibly miss that sectoid from that spot. Of course, that's going to use both of his moves, and he won't be able to make an attack. However, because he's bonded with Stralia over there, she can use her remaining action to give him an extra action, and he can kill the sectoid from there. Right, Wild Thing, no longer mind controlled. Wild Thing, take out the turret with your combat protocol. No, not the sectoid. Yes, the turret. It's a mechanical enemy, so combat protocol from the Gremlin drone is going to do double damage. It only has 4 health. And this damage completely bypasses the turret's 2 armor, so we don't have to worry about the turret. This is where I have a massive rush of what I can only describe as shit to the brain. Instead of using Stralia's Bondmate ability to give Mox an extra action and a guaranteed kill on the sectoid, I'll try to take him out with a mag cannon, which of course
That is not good.
fails because I only had a 66% chance of a hit, which means I now have no option but to risk exposing Elena.
You must keep me resupplied.
And she's been spotted. Great. And didn't kill the sectoid. Jingles, how did you fuck that up? Yeah, I know. Oh, good news, mind control resisted, and now she's panicked. Bad news. Good news, she takes a shot at the reanimated trooper. Bad news, she misses. So, great. And now she's standing in the open. Oh, great. This just keeps getting better and better. And yeah, wow, those things hit hard.
When they can no longer fight.
The sectoid, what's he doing? She's still panicked, but it's my turn. Okay, Elena is spotted anyway. Sectoid down.
No one will mourn me.
Those born by the elders have. Not all are created equal.
Lieutenant Kelly is no longer panicked. Right, and with the death of the sectoid, the reanimated trooper also dies again.
Moving to position.
Okay. Still no sign of the Chosen. Alright. Let's get into defensive positions, hunker down, and wait for our chance.
Covering. I need to reload.
When you're going up against the Chosen Assassin, having the Reaper around has benefits above and beyond the fact that they do additional damage to the Chosen Assassin. Even after they've been revealed, the Reaper can re-stealth. So while I'm digging everybody else into defensive positions, I can still have Elena running around the battlefield and hopefully spotting that assassin in time for me to do something about it.
I will always find you.
Oh, didn't spot the assassin, but did spot another sentry gun, and there's the mission objective.
So many victims, processed with such brutal efficiency. Test subjects for some sort of weapon, perhaps.
Looks more like a refinery to me, Doctor.
Once we get our hands on that sample, we'll know for sure.
And then, another spot of luck. Elena did spot the assassin. There she... well, wait. There. There she is. Spotted her through the skylight. Can't actually attack her yet, but knowing where she is useful information. Gonna have to deal with this sentry turret first, however. Now, it's got 2 points of armour and 4 health, and a frag grenade is only going to do 3-4 damage at the most. Not enough to knock out a turret, but you don't have to knock out a turret if it's mounted on a wall. All you have to do is knock out the wall that it's mounted on, and gravity will do the rest for you. So, just us and the Chosen. Well, probably not. There's almost certainly more Advent troopers inside the facility, we just haven't seen them yet. Unfortunately, wasn't able to capitalise on spotting the assassin to get some damage in, and she's stealthed up again. Now, later on in the game, as she gets promoted, Elena is going to unlock a very, very useful ability to permanently know the location of every enemy soldier that she sees. So once she's laid eyes on them once, you always know where they are. I don't have that yet, however. That would have been very, very useful if I'd had that ability right now and spotted the Chosen. Wait! Oh, we've got her again.
You cannot run.
Well, that was a spot of luck. And I think I saw a sectoid in there as well. But I don't really care about the sectoid at the moment. Elena is stealthed up again. She has a 100% chance to hit. She's firing from higher ground. And she does a damage bonus against the assassin. Okay, 6 damage. Well, I'll take it. And not revealed, so she stayed in stealth. Elena is a very, very useful soldier to have on your team. Unfortunately, at the beginning of the game, her vector rifle really does not do a lot of damage. Later on in the game, oh yeah. But at this stage, yeah, not so much. My immediate problem here, however, is that assassin is just going to stealth up again, unless I can kill her on this turn. And Elena is the only one that actually has a line of sight, but Elena is out of moves. So, if I don't have a line of sight to the assassin, I need to make a line of sight to the assassin. Mox, frag out. That's taken down the door and most of the wall. Let's see if this guy can take a shot.
Finally!
Nope, still doesn't have line of sight. I'm rapidly running out of options, but the one option that I do have left is to use the bondmate ability from Lieutenant Kelly here, who has the ability to grant an extra move to Elena, because these two are bondmates. And Elena does have line of sight on the assassin.
We are known to them.
Oh, she's only gone and done it.
Your friends will join you. My ammunition is nearly depleted.
Right, falls day. The elders would have me suffer a fate worse than death. I must retreat for now, but we will not be apart for long.
I'd say we owe our people a break after taking down that Chosen, Commander. I doubt it'll be long before we see that thing again, though.
XCOM2, Chosen 0. Let's not go for long intimate showers with each other just yet, however, because, like I said earlier, the Chosen don't stay dead until you track them down to their lair and kill them there. Still, it is a victory. We've nailed the Chosen Assassin twice. From here on in, it's pretty much just your standard XCOM Black Site raid. Storm the facility, kick the doors in, say, look, we'll pay for the damages, because, you know, we're English, we're not savages after all. Grab the stuff, wait for the inevitable Advent reinforcements, ambush the inevitable Advent reinforcements, give them a good old solid helping of XCOM justice, screw up our ambushes, because what's a 78% chance of hitting a massive Advent mech completely in the open between friends, mop up the survivors, call for extraction,
Evac confirmed.
and back to base in time for tea and medals.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
Mission accomplished, Commander. We just hit Advent where it hurts. This was a place no living human being was ever intended to see. Happy as I am to see it gone. Something tells me the aliens won't take this lying down.
As they say in the British Army, job's a good 'un. And yet, successful though the mission was, I can't help but feel it lacked a certain sense of style, panache, character. Something was missing. Oh, I know what it is. This squad of ultimate badasses is missing some ultimate badasses. I'm just going to mess around with a character editor, see what we can come up with. That's right, the squad of ultimate badasses are back. Next time I do an XCOM2 War of the Chosen video with the Mighty Jingles, it's actually going to be with the Mighty Jingles. All that to come in future episodes. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.